to Chatting with Ms.V. Come on in. Bring a friend. I got a message for you this morning. So I came on live this morning just to talk to you for a few minutes about voting. The weather is bad here in the Houston area, and I told y'all that you don't know what the weather's going to bring, so get out there and go vote. So this morning, I'm coming out here campaigning for the right that you have, the freedom that you have to go vote. If you do not express yourself at the polls today, then live with the consequences later. Okay, a lot of people have come into my chat and they've expressed their viewpoints, and it's been Trump for, but never have they been able to tell me not one policy that was going on. Never have they, or he has going on. Never have they ever said why. They just thought maybe it would aggravate me, but it didn't. Mm-mm. It's much more to this whole election than that. It's about rights. It's about policies. It's about freedom. It's about being able to live in a world where there's not so much hate. There's not so much racism. I've already been there. I'm not going back. We can't even get off the bus this morning. It's that bad here. So a lot of people in this area, this being a red state, they're not going to vote. So if he's behind, this is the way it's looking. Okay? So if he's behind here, he's lost Texas. Okay? I just can't wait for the outcome. This has me really choked up. Um, what are you saying? Hissy. Good morning, TT. Have a good day. I'm in the bushes doing laundry. Okay, I appreciate you coming in and everybody who's coming this morning. I just jumped on because I can't even get up to the barn, the bus barn, to even clock out. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna wait out here until it slack up a little while, and then if I can't, I'll just try to make it to the car and I'll call in and tell Miss Geneva to clock me out. Because if I get out now, I'm gonna be soaking wet, and I'm not trying to get sick at all. Mm-mm. So, okay, Miss Diane, you have a good morning. I'll see you this evening. So that is really this message this morning. Y'all get out. Y'all know how passionate I am about this. It makes, I can't tell you, I've always told you, I can't tell you who to vote for. I can only ask you very kindly, please get out and go exercise your right that people died for, they fought for. We haven't been voting that long. It's raining there too, Miss Jackie. Yeah, I think it's probably because of that storm out there that across the Gulf Coast regions. It's probably raining. Are you driving Tuesday bus? No, we already stopped. We back. All our kids are at school, have eaten breakfast in their classroom. But the rain is so heavy until I couldn't get off the bus. That's what was going on. But let me see if I can make it now. It looks like it slowed down. Miss Diane had her raincoat and everything, so she was able to get off the bus. But me, uh-uh. That's where I sit, y'all. Here's where I sit back here. I got my blanket. I got everything I need. Okay, so let me get my book and see if I can make it before it pour down rain again. I'm going to get wet, no doubt. Hold on, let me put something on my head, because it'll take it forever to dry if it get wet. I have everything is in the car. And I usually keep one on the bus. But the last time it rained, I took it to the car and I haven't brought it back yet. All right, let's see if we can make it in here and clock out. Maybe we can. Maybe we'll get soaking wet. As long as I don't fall. Because it is really, really wet, y'all. Okay, let's go. Let me go back up to the top. But didn't I tell y'all the other day? Think about what I've been telling y'all. I said, don't wait till the last minute, because if you wait till the last minute, you don't know what the weather is going to be about. Go on out there and get it over with. So to those who didn't do it, you didn't listen, your little head was hard, get on out there now. You go everywhere else in the rain, go vote. If you looked at any of the speeches that he made here in the last week, you would have slept at the poll waiting on it to open. If you are ready for Social Security, you better go, because he's talking about taking it. That's going to be the big part, a major part of your income when you retire. If you put into Social Security, he can't be trusted. He cannot. If he hasn't shown you who he is and what he's all about in these years that he was in office and after he left office, then I can't express it to you. I can't tell you nothing. And if you think he did so much for you and you still out there working, explain that to me. It's going to be very hard, isn't it? Oh, y'all have made it. Okay. Oh, you little horses. All right. Put this book out of here. We're not doing that. Hey, y'all. Hey, Joe. Good morning.
Morning, how are you? What's that you got on there? Peace.
Peace. Don't know what you need. Okay. When I had to park way down this morning, everybody jumped up in the handicap spaces, and ain't none of them got a handicap sticker. But I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna walk on way down here. I'm talking to somebody. I ain't talking to myself, Miss Beverly. Miss Beverly turned around. You talking to somebody? I'm talking to a whole lot of somebodies. Yeah, I am. Let's see who else is up in here. Hello, I'm a new subscriber. Thank you, Irma Jean. I appreciate that. My efforts, huh? Coming through. Ooh, Sunshine, where you been? Ooh, I'm so glad to see you. Y'all, Sunshine was so sweet to me. That was coming up to Christmas this time last year. And she sent me his presents that I've gotten since I've been out here. And then I wondered, where you been, Sunshine? I hadn't seen you over here in a while. Because I miss the people, because I don't know what you look like, but I recognize the names. Sting is the only person that I know what she looks like, because she's the only person that I've met since I've been out here on YouTube, and I just met her on Saturday night. Hold on, y'all. Whew. Hopefully by the time we come back this evening, maybe the rain will have stopped, but I doubt it. It's that little tropical storm out there in the Gulf that's doing this thing that we don't have no control over. That's God's business. So, you see what I do? I just do what I need to do. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Lord. We made it. Didn't get wet. Just sweat a little damp. That's it. Because we were trying to get the elementary children to school before the rain actually poured down, because they didn't build the ramps all the way across to kind of meet up at the end of the sidewalk, where when they stepped down off the bus, they wouldn't get wet. They have like a whole car length to walk. And I'm like, oh, I don't want these kids to get wet because they already snotting and sneezing already. And I can't imagine them getting wet, and those schools they're cold. Be glad to see you back, Sunshine Sugar. It's raining here. Been raining for 3 days now. Oh, really, yo? Oh, wow. I guess it might be raining in a lot of parts of the world. But I thought about that too, y'all. Y'all know I think deep, deep. And when I woke up this morning and it was raining, living here in Texas, a red state, I said, God has a sense of humor too. Because of all the days that I had already predicted the weather could be bad, it could be raining. I just said it yesterday. Who wants to stand out there in the rain when you don't have to? You had weeks to go do this. And I said, just maybe she's already ahead and this will keep them at home. I don't know. But we'll know sometime tonight in the morning when they get all the votes in. Because you know I told you he wants to, as soon as 7 o'clock hit, he wants to go head on and declare himself a winner if he's ahead. That's cheating. The people went out and voted for who they wanted to. All the votes are not in across the country. What part of that doesn't he understand? His understanding is zero, in my opinion. Okay. Oh, you meant, are you driving the bus? No, Miss Diane was on the bus. You know I can't drive the bus. I didn't get my CDLs because of my knees. But if they bring that little bus in here to just I think it comes in February, I'm putting in for the little one because the little one doesn't have air brakes. It's just like driving maybe a SUV, van, car. It's just big. And I'm used to driving big vehicles because I just got out of a SUV, the big one. Yep. And I'm still not used to this car on the ground. I was telling Miss Margaret that the other night because she did the same thing. She had a big SUV. And we both got out of them about the same time. And I was like, man, I miss my SUV. High. You could see way down the road. It was so comfortable traveling. You had lots of room. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I'm trying though. Miss Diane Matthew. Look at all my people coming up in here. I ain't seen in a minute. Good morning, Ms.V. I've been voting since 1972. That's the year I graduated from high school, Miss Diane. And this election has been nervous. Yes, ma'am. I've been biting my lips and just doing all kind of, no fingernail on one hand, none on this one on, baby. It is. I don't think if you of age, you realize how critical it really is, especially for the seniors. When he started talking about Social Security, do you know I maxed out on Social Security after my husband died? I went over to his and got $800 a month more, which brought me to the top. That's a big part of my income to live on. Okay, not social media. That I've already worked for, that he worked for. That's why I said this man talking crazy. And then people come over here with that Trump mess. You better get away from me. You ain't gonna take care of me if this fool take my money. Praying for the outcome. Yes, Miss Diane, and welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. I didn't have my coffee yet, Queen. I'm tripping. Well, you go get your coffee. Don't be tripping, baby. I had my coffee, and I'm still tripping about this election. I can't do nothing. My nerves are bad. Last night I came out here. I tried to talk to y'all and tell y'all some of the topics that were out there that he's been rallying around and talking about and what she's talking about. And the two just don't compare. This woman has not come out there and bashed anybody. She hasn't called him out of his name. She's been very presidential. Okay? But the stuff he's done with the microphone, with the dancing for 39 minutes on the stage. What? Somebody came into the chat last night. Oh, he's funny. I don't need funny if you taking my money. I just don't get how people think. But they will. If he get in there, they'll understand. They'll come back and say, oh, Ms.V said so. Okay. Queen covered the seats. Yeah, I have to have my blanket. And that seat is hard. That last seat that I sit on, we got two more children. And I was sitting on the seat in front of it. But when we got the other two children, I had to take the back seat so I could see the whole bus of children. And I brought my blanket to help cushion the seat. I got a cushion up underneath the blanket. And because you're sitting from 5:45 till just now, I clocked out. That's a long time to be sitting on an uncomfortable, hard seat. Yeah. So I take care of me. And then Miss Diana having freezing cold in there too, baby. So then I take the top of the blanket and wrap it around, and I keep this sweater on the bus. When it get dirty, I take it home, wash it. I bring the black one on. I got two of them just alike. And then either I have the black one on there or the white one on there. And then when she see me put on the sweater, she's so funny. She'll say, oh, Ms.V, it's too cold. And I said, no, I got my sweater on now. The children ain't complaining. Don't worry about it. Oh, Tajista lives in Canada, and she says it's raining with a little snow here. Okay. Y'all please hit the like button for me as you come in. Trenton is in the building. Welcome, Trenton. He said, I feel you. Yes, indeed, baby. I can't go back out there and work overtime like I did when I was 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 either. I come down here and I do this and get me out the house and make me a little money. I enjoy doing what I'm doing, working with the children. And then what I'm doing now, I'm going wherever. I'm going home. Oh, the sun is coming out bright now. Ooh. See, living in Texas, if you don't like the weather, just wait 10, 15 minutes. It'll change. In this area, especially South Texas. Just arrived. Are you going to vote? No, sir. I've already voted. I don't have to do that. And welcome, I love Herb. Have you voted, Herb? Good morning, Miss Aretha. Looney Tunes, what's shaking, baby? I met you the other day over there. You was in Day Day's chat, but I subscribed to you, I believe, on Bama's page. Didn't have no idea what your content was all about or nothing. But baby, you are something else. And one thing for sure, when you like somebody, you got their back. When that lady came up there on that panel the other day, baby, Looney Tunes was going off on it. That's my little sister there. I love it. I love the support. And I always tell people, I don't care what channel you come from, but if you support a person, you support them. Now, I don't say go around talking about the person they may be talking about, because you don't even know if them people telling the truth. And you make yourself look a little silly when you do that. If you don't know facts, then just listen to them and support them and keep moving. Don't be trolling other people's channels trying to tell them what they told you. When it's all over said and done, they did it for money and views. Make it make sense. Welcome, Looney Tunes. He's a content creator. Following right behind him in the safe zone. Hey, Sugar, how you doing? Content creator. Thank you for coming over. Safe love, good morning again. Right back at you. Y'all go over and check him out, see what it's all about. I haven't been to his channel yet. I've just seen him on other panels out here. And check out In the Safe Zone. Very good content. Good morning, chat. Here to support. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hey, Nick, if I did vote, I would vote for Harris. What's NH? Is that New Hampshire? What is NH, Nick? Nick, oh, that's right, Nick. You're not here in the U.S. You're in Jamaica. Is that right? Nick, content creator. Ain't seen you in a minute. Welcome back, Sugar. Good morning, Miss Tangela. Miss Tangela, how's it going? Is the votes coming in? Are people voting, Miss Tangela? Today is the day, and she's praying. I'm right there with you, Miss Tangela. Content creator. Check out Tangela, okay? Especially today. I'm sure Tangela is going to be giving you updates all day. She works in the political arena, and she's also working for Kamala in Florida. So, prayers up, hands crossed, everything. Thank you for coming over this morning. Good morning, Fanny. How you doing? Thank you for the rose. Thank you for coming in, chatting with me this morning. Hey, Lawanda, how you doing? You got your vote on. I see. Yes, I did, Lawanda. I did mine. Not last week, but week before last. When I left work, I went down and I did that. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank you, Looney Tunes. I appreciate you so much. Mr. Jefferson, County Deputy Sheriff, I'm new here. Just subscribe. Thank you, Sugar. Appreciate all the new subscriptions, all the new members, any donations. And here on my channel, I take my donations, I give them back to my chat, or either working with special needs kids, I buy snacks for them almost every day. Before I come back to work, there's a dollar store on the main street over there. I got to run over there and get my kids some snacks. But I had to go to the bank first and get some money because I realized this morning I ain't have no money in my wallet. I had put the money in church on Sunday and didn't think about no money because I got my card. But I like to have some cash. You should ask them where your sticker. What sticker? Here my sticker right here, baby. Oh, ask them for the handicap sticker. Wait a minute. Here go my sticker. I don't lying to y'all. See? And I keep it up here. And the handicap parkings are over there that's empty. But, you know, as long as administration doesn't say or do anything, then they going to park there. But I don't want to be the one to go in and say, look, Mr. C, the handicapped people will park there because they have a handicap. My knees are horribly bad. And I don't need to be walking from way down there. That's where I got the handicap sticker, okay? I waited 70 years, well, actually I got it last year, so I was 69, before I went and got a handicap sticker. I need it. I don't know when my knees are going to give out. I keep crutches in the car. But why is it that you got 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds running from the car because they late in a handicap parking? So I'm waiting. Somebody, it's only 2 of us, I think, with handicap stickers. And I'm just waiting till that other person is going to be the one that's going to pimp them off. It won't be me. Okay, long as I don't have to park way out there on that back gate, behind the gate, I won't say a word. Vote, vote, vote. You better tell them to Jisty. Hey, Bama content creator in the building. Good morning. And yes, a change is going to come. It is, one way or the other. Regardless of who gets in there, it's going to be a change. He get in there, it might be a change for the worse. She get in there, hopefully it'll be a change for the better. She couldn't do no worse. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Okay, hold on. Let me get on down. Good morning, my caller. How you doing? I am having a terrific Tuesday. I take it any way the weather blows. It's cool with me. Last night, T still been dirty calling Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi is gone. See, that's what I'm telling you. His mind is gone. Why are you talking about somebody that's not even in politics? That lady gone, remember her husband got shot up. She taking care of her husband. And said Mike Tyson should get in the ring with VP Harris and beat her ass. He's crazy. I'm convinced he's truly crazy. He was going to put guns on Miss Cheney he wanted to have a duel with Michelle Obama. Who does that? What kind of decent man going up against all these women? But I ain't seen you go up against not one man. You didn't tell Barack that. You didn't even tell Biden that. But everybody else, you got something to say. Man, sit down, rest your nerves, please. Ooh, I hope she sit him down soon. What's up, classy lady? I'm going back up in case I miss somebody. Then I'm coming back down. Okay. You know you sweet. 19. Ain't no 70 right there, you baby. Yes, it is. I'm happy to be here. Okay, a lot of my friends didn't make it. I came up in that Vietnam era where we lost a lot of classmates that went into war right after high school. They didn't even make it through their 20s. Then the drug scene came about after the war. Lost a lot of classmates and friends through that. So I've been experiencing a lot of deaths of people around me for a long time. And then losing my parents when I was early 40s, both of them. The father, early 40s, the mother, mid 40s. So I just feel like I've been out here on this battlefield a long time by myself, never really living around my siblings at all. We saw each other when the holidays came. A lot of them are gone. I only have one brother left that I try to go see at least once or twice a year. He's 83 years old. So I see life a whole lot different. I'm very independent and take care of me because that's all I got. My daughter doesn't live around me. So it is the way it is. Miss Audrey says, in North Carolina at the voting sites, they have DJs playing good music. Oh, wow. She know how to draw them in. She know it's this young crowd of people that's going to be running the country eventually, and they need to be there instead of making America great again, in his opinion, is dividing us with racism and prejudice. I've already been down that road before. I grew up with colored water fountains and white water fountains in department stores. I grew up seeing signs where colored on the back door, and that's where you're supposed to go. I ain't going back. I ain't never going back, okay? So he can go on about his business, okay? And disrespect me if you want to. Man, I could care less about that man. My cousin is one. They working 8 hours earning $1,000. Good. Miss Audrey, kudos to him. Keitha, right, Trump isn't nothing but a bully. That's it. And he talks foolish. To be presidential, imagine how the rest of the world is looking at us. Is this the best that they could do? The Republicans ought to be shamed. I know they had somebody better than that they could have put in there. My God. Just say anything, do anything. Totally disrespectful. Do you think something happened when he was a child? I don't know what's wrong with him, Miss Aretha. But whatever it is, it's only getting worse the older he gets. Because he wasn't that bad when he was in there. What that would have been now almost 8 years ago when he first went into office. He wasn't as bad as he is now. Now it's just like, why is it, this is my question, why do you feel the need to have to get back in there so bad? What is it that you got to do? Mess up something for somebody. You're going to mess up more than you're going to straighten up. Because you already telling him you're going to take them backwards. Who want to go backwards? We trying to go forward. I ain't trying to go back to no life that wasn't that good for me. Growing up as a little black girl, segregated South, and you think I want to go back there again? It didn't integrate in my neck of the woods until I was ninth grade. I know what it feels like to be backwards. I know what it feels like to not have a decent book to learn how to read because it's torn and it's taped. But over in the other schools, once I got there, they had brand new books. He can't tell me nothing. Nothing, okay? Blessings, love. You bring your own sunshine. Thank you, Looney Tunes. Good morning. Let's see. Tangela speaking to Carla. I sent you video of Oprah last night. I looked at it on the bus. She made an awesome speech, in my opinion. Bringing in the young voters. Yes. Today, VP Harris is at Howard University. All right, then. All black, DC. I have a little friend I work with at Hertz. And Sharp is, oh my God, he was real sharp. He graduated from there, and we came in as managers at the same time. And we left around the same time. And I really miss Josh. Josh is not even 30 yet, but he was going back to school. And he had opened up his own business, a moving company is what he had opened while he took his money from Hertz and invested into a moving company. And he had his family helping him with the business, and he was going back to school. So that makes me want to call him and see how is my little Josh doing. Hey, Movado, good morning. How are you? Do I support LGBT? They in my chat, honey. Yo-Yo, Alex, whoever else come in. I'm not to judge them. That's not my job. God did not assign that task to me. They're people to me. Yo-Yo is my niece. Alex is my niece, okay? I claim them, yes. What they chose to do with their life is their business. Just like if I chose to be straight, that's my business. And that's the way I look at it. Ain't nobody told me to judge them or try to make them feel bad or look bad because we don't like the same pleasures. No, that's their business. T was in North Carolina yesterday morning and was 3 hours late before coming to stage. I saw that too, Miss Audrey. He had no entertainment. Only 1,500 showed up. I'm telling you, these people woke up in the ninth hour. For the most part, if you a follower and you like his entertainment and you feel like that's respectful entertainment, okay. But half of them that was coming in here probably ain't old enough to vote because you can tell they got a young mindset. If you know I did not vote for that man, and I let you know right off the bat, the day I came from the poll with the thing on, people were asking me. I don't have no problem saying it. I'm not going back. I don't see his policies helping me whatsoever. It's his character. It's his integrity. It's everything about him to me is just toxic. I don't want no parts of it. Vanessa say he's sick and deranged. Plus, Ms.V, he's trying to save his butt from going to jail, period. He's so scared. I just feel like some of the things he's done out here, threatening Michelle Obama and Liz Cheney, might just send him back to jail or send him to jail because he ain't never went there. But he should. If this is the year of exposure, he's exposed himself and he needs to not be able to break the law. He needs to serve time for the crimes he committed. Or the next time around, they might as well go to the prison system and get somebody out of there who's a felon and let them run. He's setting a precedent here. No, that's not right. And ain't never happened before. Okay, so much for this money thing and all this power thing. It's time out for that. Let's get back down to what the people need now. People need help out here. People are struggling out here. And especially if they don't have a very good job and they got a lot of children, maybe living in low-income housing, subsidized housing. For all you that's hollering about that and you live in subsidized housing, he could go in there and snatch that away from you. Snatch your food stamps away from you. Snatch the WIC away from you. What you gonna do then? Just asking. My parents are from Alabama. My mom just now talking about what happened back then. I did not talk about it until I came out here on YouTube basically this year. Never said much about it last year. I would just throw little hints like life wasn't good back then. Not for a little black girl who is going through integration on freedom of choice. That mother was teaching school, always wanted to go to Louisiana Tech, the college I graduated from, but had to go to Grambling. only could come on Texas campus or use the library and get on off. So when it hit in Monroe and they said we could go on freedom of speech, she signed me up. I didn't even know I was going. I didn't even know I was going through that. My older siblings, they all went to black schools. They have more of a connection. I don't really have a connection. My connection with my classmates was from elementary and junior high. We stuck together all these years because they split us up after junior high. My 10th grade year, they closed down the black high school, which was Carroll High School, had been there for years and years, to integrate. So you either came to Wasserman High with me on the south side, or you went to Neville on the north side. So my classmates that went to the north side, I didn't see them my whole 4 years unless we happened to meet up in the city somewhere. It was painful to talk about. Now it's like I don't care anymore. I came through it, and that's all I can say. But was it easy? No. I've been spit on. I've been everything. Fingers slammed in locker doors. Crosses burned on my parents' home. You imagine that as a child. Roadblocks thrown on us. Okay, I'm tearing up, so let me let that go because it makes me mad, okay? Rudy, did you vote for your friend, and has he reached out to help you? Where are you staying at? Are you okay? Bet you ain't staying at La Margo, I can tell you that. Him and his family on the street, and he probably getting ready to go to the jailhouse. Now, he ain't had time. Remember, he been busy out there disrespecting women, especially of color, dog walking them up and down the street. And the crowd that he has with him that's so shallow-minded and few, just going along with that craziness. That's some backwoods stuff. Right, Ms.V, from the South, and no going back. No, we not. We've come too far to go back. Too many people died. When you think about Martin Luther King and you think about John Lewis and all those people that wouldn't cross that bridge that day, and what this was in our lifetime, what we could see. I can't even imagine going back to slavery. What those people had to sacrifice. Mona Love, good morning. How you doing, sugar? Glad you were able to come in this morning. I'm holding back tears because like this, it's a really hurt and painful thing. And I'm talking about 50-something years later. You live with it a lifetime. It never goes away. Lord help me, I dislike that man. He's a disgrace to the country. He is. R. Kelly, okay, we need reserve rooms for Diddy. R seems like he's doing fine. You don't never hear nothing about him. It seems like he has made his adjustment and moving on. So I think Diddy's crimes were much worse than ours. So let's see what's going to happen to him. Because I was turned off from him with the children. Like I say, if you grown and you go up in there and you want to attend the party, this what happened, then y'all grown consenting adults, okay? And whatever happened, then y'all deal with it. But them children asked for that shit. They didn't ask for that. Okay? Aretha, I got family in Tuskegee, Alabama. They are Reeves family, says Miss Audrey. Miss Aretha, Miss Audrey, my dad's side is from that area. My mom is from Atmore. Where's Atmore, Miss Aretha? We can change the subject. No, actually, I'm gonna have to get out of here and it's good. Tears are good. It relaxes you. It eases the pain. So many years they were subdued, and I had to hold my head up above it. I don't have to do that anymore. And it didn't get any better in my first workplace. I've told y'all about that, working with 800 Caucasian men, few Mexicans. It didn't get any better. Why are you here? My wife is at home because I took my ass to college and I deserve this. Where's your wife? What did she do? Leave me alone. And then I'm going to come out here at 60. I guess it was 68 when I came out here on YouTube. And you think I'm going to take the stuff that these disrespectful black women tried to do to me out here? You don't know what I've been through. That's why it's best to leave people alone. And stop trying to tell their story and lying on them. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? Our pastor this morning said, please pray to our Heavenly Father for our country, VP Harris. Amen. Exactly, Miss Audrey. Life is too short. Look at the Jews, prosecuted from the beginning of time. Loose lips sink ships. Exactly. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Alrighty. Lori Lake's Day, she will not accept TJE outcome of the loose, just like Trump. She should have never been able to run at all. She's a disgrace, unfit to be in the Senate. Yeah, we're going to have to watch who we vote for senators and congressmen, too, because they have a lot of pull and a lot of power. Much more, actually, than the president. Yeah. Oh, that's in Alabama. Okay, Miss Aretha. I didn't know where Admiral was. Okay. Did you see my lovely post? I was talking about how kind you are. No, I'm sorry, Cindy. I did not see it, but thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Loose lips sink ships. You're out. You need a big salami? Are you talking to me? Because if you are, I'm gonna let you stay in, but you don't have to come back over if you're talking to me. And if you're talking to somebody in my chat, I don't appreciate that either. Now you need to make yourself a little bit more clear. You came in here talking like somebody that had good sense, but now you're starting to talk crazy. And I understand mental illness. I understand it very well. VP Harris had over 100 stars promoting her in all races. VP Harris, even if you did not vote for me, I still look out for you. Wow. Let's see. Hey, Kenya, how you doing? Welcome, Kenya. Hello, my pastor said Sunday that our whole country needs to repent. And we do. Each and every one of us sin and come short of the glory of every day, and we need to fall down on our knees and try to start repenting before we out of here and get caught up. And you done been in hell down here on earth because you come out every day. You let the people know what hell you're going in when you're all pissed off and you're mad and ain't no peace in your life. Go to Jesus. Stop coming to the people because the people can't help you for allowing Trump to get this. Exactly. See, that's me, how I feel, Kenya. How did he ever get picked? What was wrong with the Republicans picking him? Let's go back to the beginning where it started. That was the first bad move right there. Okay, y'all, I know I haven't given y'all an hour, but I will. Because I'll come back on before I come to work, and then I'm coming back out tonight, and we're going to talk again. And we're going to pray about the country. God's biggest gift that he ever left all of us was love. It's free. It should show through all of us. But what I found through the years, the kinder you are, the more loving you are, the more you beat down. And I don't understand it, but I'm going to keep on being kind and I'm going to keep on being lovable. No matter what. It's gotten me this far. I think it's going to take me the rest of the way. Chiefs won. What's for lunch? The steak and the rice. And then I'm going home and I'm going to find me a vegetable and put with it. That's going to be for lunch, Miss Audrey. It's in the crock pot on low. The rice is done. I got to look in the pantry and see what I got in there and look in the freezer and see what I got up there. Probably string beans with it or something quick. I do have some green greens cooked up there in the freezer too, but they're not thawed out, so I'll probably keep them until the weekend. Hey, Ramona J, so I'm getting off a little bit early, y'all, so I can get on home, and I will come back out and I'll talk to y'all before I leave to come back to work. How about that? Can we do that? Love you much. Thank y'all for coming in, chatting with me this morning. And hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much. And y'all have a blessed and lovely day.